Sitting some just spitting facts, whole gang with it. Yeah, you know we simply had to laugh. Chop it up with golden, you know we just getting noticed. Rated or provoked.
Welcome to the Juicy Friday. You know what day it is. The place where confessions get real and the conversations get even realer. Viewers' discretion is advised, but highly recommended. I'm your host, Golden, here with your favorite co-host.
Rated it all.
How you doing, Rated?
I'm chilling, man, on a new journey.
All right.
How
Okay.
you though?
Doing pretty good. Been busy ciphering through all of these confessions and
Do you really, or you let Chat GPT do it?
no, I get a lot. I get hundreds and hundreds, and sometimes I've noticed. I was going through some, and some were people like giving me an update to something that they sent, and I was like, "Oh, okay," but I didn't even get to the story yet. So,
But why would they be setting an update onto something that?
an update and like retelling me the story again, thinking that I didn't see it. So,
No, we saw it, people. We
so
saw it, people. We
it's
just
just a lot.
it's a lot.
Definitely a lot.
You know.
But I got some for today that are quite interesting. Are you ready to start this off?
You know I'm always ready, girl.
It's crazy, these ones. Okay.
Tell me about it.
So this one is called They Used My Idea at Work.
That's everywhere. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean that's a fact.
everywhere.
That's a fact. Okay, so I pitched a campaign idea and in a brainstorming meeting. A week later, another team presented my exact concept. They got recognition, bonuses, and a promotion. When I spoke up, I was told next time write it down and email it.
They don't
What?
like you, sis. They don't
Write
like
it
you,
down and
sis.
email it is crazy.
They don't like you, sis.
Yeah. Okay. Her question is, how do I protect my idea in a toxic work environment?
Don't present it to nobody.
You know, I've had that experience multiple times. I'm not going to say where I worked, but there was a incident, an unfortunate incident that happened at one of the places. Because I don't want to say where I work. So where I work
We
has
know you
multiple
worked at the
places.
Piggly Wiggly. Cut it out.
And one of the locations had an incident and every employee passed away. So I had so many ideas on how to protect that facility and other facilities. I even had a business idea to provide security for all of those.
Was this during COVID?
No, before COVID.
Oh, okay.
And then, so one of the ideas that I had brought it to directly my manager, and she was like, "Oh, that makes so much sense. Send it to such and such department that's the security of this company." I did, and then there was like, "Okay, they're gonna implement this right away. Do I have more?" I said yes, and they scheduled a meeting with me, took me off, my job duties, and for maybe 2 3 hours we were just talking, and then I was telling them, say, like I have like maybe 20 more ideas, but I don't want to just give my ideas, those two that I provided and gave details to, regardless if I got a promotion for it or not. I felt it was important because it could protect a bunch of employees. So I wasn't too worried about that. But all the next ones, I told them like I would like to be on that team before I give you, any more ideas. And they was like, "Oh, but just let us know and then we'll see." I was like, "No, no, 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 no," because for sure you are going to, get a bonus from that, or for sure you're going to get recognized from that, or for sure you're going to get like a pay.
They gave you the okey doke.
And they just told me, for sure, they told me they would meet with me again and see if I could join the team. And I never heard back from them. So my idea is kept to me, and I still have the book and the business idea and things like that. I just don't know how I would go about it because it's security for big companies. But
It's not gonna work well for you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not gonna work well for you.
you don't even know what it is. I would have to show you.
Remember, small ideas turn into big ideas when it comes to these corporations. Because if you look at it, right, they're not thinking about what you're thinking about. They're thinking about making money, how to make the business better. But
Correct.
never on a security level.
That's correct. Because all we got for those, I want to say it's 5 employees that passed away, was a pin, and I still have it.
And roses.
It was a pin, in memoriam of them, and we had like a day for them, or I should say maybe a 10-minute moment of silence for them, so everyone stops what they're doing for that moment. But that's it, you know. However, I will say that one of the person that passed away was a mom, and she did have 5 children, and they were young. So that company did provide not scholarship, but like funds for them to be taken care of at
Oh,
least.
that's fire. That's
So
fire.
that I'm not going to take that away from them. They did do that. However, on the prevention part for it not to happen again, I think they implemented just one of my ideas. There's so much more that could be done. But I'll
So
leave it as
the
that. Like I'm not in that environment anymore. So
I'm sorry, but the person died due to work related, or they died to
no, a
stress
crime
at
was
home.
a crime was committed at the job facility,
Oh, that sucks.
and 5 employees passed.
Because
So
recently,
somebody went into the place
Yeah.
and killed everybody.
yeah, because recently at my job we had a passing away, but they were under stress and a lot of other things. They didn't
that's sad.
detail everything, but they encouraged
Somebody that you
us.
recognize?
No,
That you know?
The-
Okay.
this it's too many employees to.
Oh,
to
you're
know
saying just in
anybody.
your company they were
Yeah,
letting
just
you
in
know.
the company, they let us know, and it was like, hey, if you ever need help, there's a hotline. You know, if you ever need to talk, come into the office and talk.
Okay. For sure.
A lot of jobs need to do that.
For sure.
And they need
since
to-
you said that, I'll put all the hotlines to help people in our bio or in our caption. To help
Okay,
other people.
okay. I'll get the hotline number. Well, I can't give you because that's
Not your
government.
job one,
Yeah,
but I'm
that's
talking
government.
about.
But overall,
You know, the suicide one, all of those. I'll put those up.
I just want to go off, not even off topic, but if you ever in a bind to where you feel that you need counseling or anything, they are hotlines out there, and I need y'all to reach out to it.
For sure. But how to protect your idea, to answer your question, how to protect your
Keep it
idea
to
in
yourself.
a toxic environment, you have to have good discernment. You have to know who you can talk to. You have to know if it's a place that will even acknowledge you and appreciate your information and want to recognize you. Your idea was probably something that was very big that helps the company, and that's why that person was able to get all of those recognitions and bonus and promotion. But next time, just try in the future, try with a small idea of, oh, the paper clip should be over there instead of over there, and just see how they receive that and they implement that before you go with a big thing that's going to impact the company. I know, to be quiet, I have so many ideas to improve so many things. My brain is working 24/7 on a lot of things, but I'm not telling anybody anything anymore. Unless I know that it's going to save a life, that I'm not selfish for. I'm not going to just keep that in no, and then something happens, be like, oh, but if I would have said my thing, it would have helped. That I'm not that type of person. But anything that I know is going to benefit the company, put millions in the company's pocket, me, Golden, mute. Don't know nothing. Never saw it. Don't know.
Okay. Like the Wu-Tang Clan said, protect your neck. But can we do a quick moment?
For
all the people that lost their lives working on a job.
And also today is 9/11. So that is also
We could do it overall. We could do it for 9/11. Quick moment of silence for 9/11. And we're back.
All right. Now the next one that I have is the title is My Dad Isn't My Dad. My dad
What you
isn't-
mean your dad is not your
I have to
dad?
go back to the title, like,
Beloved,
what?
your dad is
What
not
you
your
mean your
dad. So
dad
if
is
it's
not
your
your dad?
stepdad, it's still your dad. Make it make sense, beloved.
Well, let's see. I always felt different from my siblings. A few weeks ago, my mom admitted my dad isn't my biological father. He doesn't even know himself. She told me not to say anything. It would ruin their marriage. I feel like I've been living a lie. Well, you sure have, baby girl.
Feeling like she's been living alive.
Living a lie. That is a
Oh,
lie.
I'm sorry, y'all. Living a lie. I am
Yeah.
so sorry. she's been feeling like she's living a lie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her dad is not her dad. You know we have stepdads in this world, correct?
Yes, but she's saying that she thought that was her biological dad. Now, come to find out, that's nobody. I mean, he's my stepdad, but
It's still a dad. You still had a
yes.
big role model in the house.
But I think what sometimes people miss, I don't know if you're missing it or not, sometimes we want to know the truth. I want to have the opportunity to know who my real family is, my real dad is. If there's a specific situation, the person is very bad, a criminal, a pedophile, something negative, I understand to have
No,
that from you.
I super get that, and it's
But
like,
but if it's just you the mom or the dad were not getting along, and you know what, f you, that's not a reason for
it
for
always
us
goes down like that.
it's not a reason for you to take that away from the child. The child needs to know. Do they need to have a certain age to understand the truth and explain the truth? Yes. But for you to just keep it from them and she's feeling it. You could feel it when you don't belong. You could feel when we're not matching. We're not looking alike. We don't think alike. We don't do nothing. Like, you could feel
Looking
it.
alike is genetics. I'm
Correct.
sorry.
So we don't have we don't have the same dad. It's part of the
It's
your
genetics. But hold on. Let me finish. Because there's a group of sisters, right? Every Kardashian does not look alike.
Yeah, they do.
Hell no.
Yeah, they do. Kim, Courtney, Chloe, they look alike.
They don't look like Rob.
Rob look like them too. They have
Hell
same
no,
dark
bro.
hair, same similar features. Yeah, they
Okay,
do.
dark hair. Okay, all right.
They have
Let's
features.
exclude my Rob, right? Kurt kids don't all look the same.
Who?
Kurt.
Who's Kurt?
Kurt Franklin.
Oh,
Nah,
I
I'm joking. It's not Kurt. We talking about Kurt Frost. All his kids don't look alike.
But they all have a bunch of different mamas.
Again,
Same
is
thing.
you
For
just-
example,
but
if you say
hold
Ti,
on.
you
You
have
just
a bunch
said
of different
genetics. You just said genetics. Am I
Correct.
right or wrong?
Right, and I said I could tell that we don't
We
have
mean
nothing
that
alike.
that means these niggas' genetics is not strong.
I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't on no attack or anything like that. I just
She said her question is, should I talk to him about it or respect her wishes? So should she talk to the
respect
dad
your
or the
wishes and go about your business. If dad birthday come up, you show up, but do what you got to do. At the end of the day, that man raised you. You should respect him. If he didn't raise you, go on with your life.
I definitely think that you should respect your mother's wishes, but you should definitely have the conversation with her and explain to her the importance of him knowing and the importance of you knowing as well. If you have the feeling that you need to know who your biological paternal side is, that should definitely be happening. That's a big secret to be kept for, many years, since you're writing me, you're an adult, so I don't think that's the right thing to do. Everybody should have the choice to make the decision. Do I want to raise this kid, even though it's not my own? Do I want to know and get to know who my biological father is? Yes or no? The choice should not be made for you, especially at a certain point in your life. That part I disagree.
But can I say one thing? There's a lot of stepdads that are considered as biological dads.
Yes, they adopt the kid. They do.
Yeah, they adopt the kid. They do all of that. But again, if you don't know who your real dad is and this man stepped up, respect it, beloved. Respect it.
So we have two opinions, and you choose
Yeah, of course we
which
do.
one is best for you. Again, it's really what's best for you. So regardless of what we think, how we feel, it's really what's best for you and what's in your heart. Moving right along, the next one is my man slept with my coworker. Like, sometimes I'd be like, what?
Your man slept with your coworker. Make it make sense, beloved.
I introduced my boyfriend to my coworker at a company mixer. A month later, I found out they'd been sneaking around. She knew we were together, and now I have to see her every day, and she has the nerve to act unbothered. Boop!
Make it make sense.
Every time.
See, that's coming from a woman's point of view.
Every time.
I really can't even.
Come ask me a question
I feel
and
like
find
Mace
out.
right now. No funny shit.
Come ask me a question and
Like,
find out. Come tell me you need
I
a
want
ride
you
and
to
find
do
out.
good, but I want you to do bad. Like, make it make sense.
What you mean? I want you to do good.
I want you to do good and just ignore it and
No.
leave your man. But then I want you to get some get back because why would your man even?
Nah.
Listen, the DMs is open.
Imagine-
Explain that story to me, please.
Listen, think about it. Think about you and your girlfriend right now.
Okay.
You bring her to a work event.
Okay.
You introduce her to your coworkers, the people you get along with.
Okay.
Come to find out she slept with that person. You go home to that woman, knowing that knowing that she slept with that person, and you got to work with that coworker every day because he's on your team. You have no choice to work with that person, knowing that he slept with your wife or girlfriend. How your interaction is just cool.
As I said, I would want you to get some get back, and then I want you to be cool because I ain't gonna lie to you. I work with a bunch of men.
Bow every day.
I work with a bunch of men
every day,
and their wives
better not ask me
sloppy.
She better not ask me a question.
And that wasn't a gay movement. That was just a me movement.
She better never need anything. She never better be late and need me to come. She better never need nothing. She better never do nothing wrong because I'm snitching.
I'm sorry. I work with a bunch of men, so I couldn't even.
You would punch the nigga in the face knowing that he slept with your woman, and then he's like, "Hey, yo, rated.
Working in the
hey,
same
yo, rated.
work.
Can you pass me that thing over there?" Be like, "Man, you fat ass nigga, go get that shit yourself."
Niggas would never ask me to pass nothing.
Yes, because listen, she said that the person is acting like nothing happened, unbothered. So that means they don't care, so they would come and tell, "Hey, yo."
So can I say what I'm about to say? I don't mean to cut you off on gangster. I'd rather work with my own people because I'm going to look at it as like, yo, I'm not trying to sleep with your woman or anything like that. That sounds like some wise people stuff.
She said, should I report her or just find another job?
Find another job, sis.
Why you need to find another job?
Find another job.
No.
Because you're going to find another job and you're going to find a work husband like he found a work girlfriend. Make it make sense. Jala.
That's not what I'm saying.
Jala.
I wouldn't find another job. I mean, if you could find something better, okay. But if you're good at your job and it's a great position and everything, no, and you don't need to report her. I just told you box her every day, make her feel bad every day. Make her.
You punch her in the face every day, you're going to get fired.
Nah.
Outside of the workspace, think she's going to report it. Make it make sense.
Make her feel so bad that she goes ahead and find another job, not you.
See,
you
this is how you know
wrong.
she done lost a couple of jobs over her man.
What? Not you.
And her man is the one that you need to box the man.
Box
not
the
box
man
my woman.
Box everybody. All right, moving right along. The next one is my mom let him back in.
My mom let him back in. I need the whole story, please.
My mom's boyfriend used to yell, break things, and once punched me. She kicked him out, promised it was over. A few weeks later, I came home and he was sitting at the table. She said he changed. I packed a bag and left and never came back.
Pack your bag.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. The fact that your mom...
I gotta make jokes. I'm sorry.
Mom allowed this person to come back and say that he's changed. She's an enabler. She's not protecting you. You are not... I don't want to place judgment because I don't know your mother's life. Sometimes there's some people that don't know any better or they're just incapable of being by themselves. They... some people are drug addicts, drunk addicts. They don't know...
This sounds like an Alabama story.
They don't know how to let go of something that's causing harm. So I'm not going to place judgment on your mom. However, in my opinion, in my heart of hearts, a mother is supposed to protect their baby at any cost. No man should come before my children.
Run away, girl.
The fact that she let him back in after he punched you, break things, and then say that he changed.
Run away.
It's not a good environment. That sounds toxic. That sounds dangerous. That sounds traumatic. I'm glad that
you had 40 acres in the mule. I'm sorry to cut you. Pack up, leave. If you already did that, stay where you are. If you're at a relative's house, explain the story. God knowing karma is coming.
Facts.
To both individuals. It is not your fault. is somebody that gave you birth and don't believe in harming. She just wants to protect, but she's protecting the wrong thing.
The wrong person as well.
The wrong thing overall.
And her question is, do I try to make her see the danger or walk away for good?
Walk
I
away
would
for
walk
good
away.
because people are in denial.
Correct. I would walk away as well.
In that case, I'm not even trying to be funny. She might be getting some good wee wee. I'm listen. I'm gonna keep it as real as I can.
But that's what I'm
the
saying.
show.
That
Yes,
a man
everything-
should not come before the kid, no matter how good that is. I should not. it should
Amen.
not-
Amen. Shit.
Because
dare-
in
I
my
dare-
opinion, a child didn't ask to be here. You decided to lay down and make this baby. So your job is to protect them until you can no longer protect them. Until you're no longer here. So you know what I mean? So now you know that you're dating somebody that's not good.
I dare any female that put their
So that's
children
sad for
before me. You gots to go, sweetheart.
Yeah, you have to have boundaries and understand. Like,
Amen.
and
But
it-
sis, I'm gonna let you know right now. Run. Just run.
right.
Please.
Definitely run.
And if you need $40, holler at us. We'll give you $40.
You gonna cash out her 40
We
bucks?
gonna
What
give
you
up-
gonna do
we
with
gonna
40
cash
bucks
it.
in
It'll
this
get you-
world?
Shit,
not even
you know
it.
what I can do with 40 bucks?
That's not even a take a gas.
You know what I can do with 40? My thing only take 25 every week. What's up?
Oh, all right. All right. The next one is exposed at the baby shower.
How was that exposed?
Girlfriend, I don't know. Let's find out. My brother's girlfriend had a baby shower last month. I was there. So was his other girlfriend, who didn't know about the baby shower. She found out during the toast when someone slipped up.
Pimpin'.
Tables flipped and tears everywhere. Do I cut ties or try to help my brother clean up this mess? No, your brother made this
Mind
mess.
your motherfucking business.
Yes.
Let him lay in his bed and see how he gonna figure it
Your
out.
brother made this mess. You gotta figure it out.
Then you become Captain Saberho.
But you ain't gotta cut ties. Your brother's your brother. We're not gonna cut ties because my brother's messing up. To cut ties, to me, in my opinion, if I'm cutting ties with family members, it gotta be something
Time out.
bad. Not because you have two girlfriends. What that got to do with me?
Time out.
I can tell you that it's wrong, but I'm not gonna cut ties completely, not talk to my brother because he got two girlfriends. That make no sense.
This person just asked, "Do I cut ties?"
Yeah, it
You
says-
still gotta be there for your brother, dummy.
Right. Do I cut ties or try to help my brother clean up this mess? You don't clean up no mess.
You don't clean
And
up
you
nothing.
don't
You
cut
mind your
ties.
business.
You
When
mind-
the time comes, Jesus will tell you.
And you just be laughing with your brother. Be like,
That's it.
hey, yo, you fucking...
And you play delusional.
You fucking up, man. Why are you doing... And you could tell him, yo, that's not good to play with the girls. That's not this. That's not that.
Yeah.
But for you to cut ties with your brother, that makes no sense. I don't think that's a good thing. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, I'm so listen, these stories today kept me live and direct. Woohoo.
All right. Okay, so let's see the next one that we have. All right, so the next one that we have rated is called BFF or Frenemy.
BFF or frenemy?
Do you have a best friend?
Yes, I have two.
You have two best friends? Okay.
Yes.
Do
And
you
they're
have- do-
females.
do
They're
you have-
females.
Do you have frenemies?
Nah. If I cut you off, I cut you the fuck off. I'm sorry. Excuse my language, viewers. But if I cut you off, I cut you off. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Okay. All right. So it says, my best friend always subtly competes with me. If I buy a new bag, she buys the same one. When I got engaged, she announced a new man. The next day, I'm sorry. Let me start that over. My best friend always subtly competes with me. If I buy a new bag, she buys the same one. When I got engaged, she announced a new man the next day. I'm starting to feel like she doesn't want me to shine without her. Do I distance myself or bring it up?
Bring it up to her. If that's your best friend, y'all could work out anything.
I agree.
Right?
That's exactly what I was going
And
to say.
I'm glad I have female best friends because they can't compete with me. If I'm giving out wee wee, you can't give out wee wee. That means you be giving out Gucci.
But why would your male best friends be competing with you if he was giving out wee wee?
Again, male best friends should not even could be competing with you. If you my best friend, we should probably be tag team and clapping hands on the same woes. You shitting me?
You did that before?
No, I didn't get the opportunity to do that.
Well, I feel like you lying.
I'm being serious. I was ugly in my teens.
In your teens? Okay.
And he was my first best friend was already
Handsome?
clapping cheeks. All right. My second male best friend, he had to move in the groove, even though he dribbled, like he drooled, but he had the woes. Me,
What about
I was
what
ugly.
about your brother?
That is my brother for life.
No,
There's
I'm saying
no best friend.
you didn't double tap with your brother.
We talk about best friends. What
I'm
you
asking,
mean?
I'm
Like,
asking, did you double tap with your brother? Because it's the way you said the double tap. Did you double tap with your brother?
I didn't double tap with him, but I walked the same block. Shitting me?
We definitely gotta have your brother on this
Nah,
show.
we don't need him on
I
here.
feel like
You gonna get him in trouble.
It's gonna be hilarious.
We had my brother on here already.
No, your other brother.
Damn.
Yeah,
Hey, bro,
your
I
other
love
brother.
you. I try to
I'm gonna call him
distract
myself
it,
and ask him.
but yeah.
It's gonna be too funny. She said, "Do I distance myself or bring it up?" I mean, I think you should bring it up.
Distance yourself.
No, you just said earlier that she could fix everything with the
Look,
best
you
friend.
can, but distance yourself and bring it up. Like, hey, let's go for drinks and just, make sure she got some watered downs. So,
What does that mean?
Every now and then, give her a little.
What does watered downs mean?
Meaning, it's not too strong. So when you need her to tell you the truth, right? Mm-hmm. Give her a strong one, and she's gonna tell you everything.
Oh, you're.
I messed up a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Did you hear what I'm saying? Because a sober tongue speaks a loud mouth.
Got you. All right. No, a drunk mind speaks a sober tongue. Something like that.
I'm saying it in my version.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You know how many niggas that done told me some stuff while they was drunk and I just.
I don't think I've experienced that. I don't drink, so yeah. All right, so the next
You
one.
have cousins. You have uncles?
But I don't think they're spilling tea. I'm not even.
You
listening.
didn't do nothing wrong, so they don't have to tell
Because
you
as soon
a sober tongue.
As soon as somebody's starting to get drunk around me, I'm not interested. I find you whack. Like
we got to get her drunk one day,
You're
y'all.
whack to
One
me.
day, y'all. One day.
Super whack to me.
No hookah. Just drinks. Virgin margarita with a little.
I like
punch.
I like daiquiris.
Yeah, we're gonna put a little punch.
All right, so the next one is suspended over a lie. I got suspended from work after a coworker reported I threatened her. There were no witnesses, no proof, just her word. I think she was mad I got the lead on a big project. HR is investigating, but I already feel labeled. The crazy part, I once helped her get that job. Do I
Teacher's
lawyer
pet.
up or wait to be proven innocent?
I don't know. I've never been in
kinda
that
hard,
situation, beloved. So,
That's kind of
have
hard.
you been in that situation?
No.
Yeah,
At work I have no friends, so I don't know. I'm not a.
To be honest
not
with
a
you-
social butterfly like that. I do my work and I'm out.
I can't say wait, but in the meanwhile, take your legal actions quietly.
I mean, you should speak with a lawyer to find out what would be the good steps. But I wouldn't be able to give you great advice because those things wouldn't happen to me at work because I just do what I have to do. There's no extra mingling. They don't know about my life. If they want to tell me about their life, great. But you're never going to have the opportunity to say Golden threatened me because Golden don't speak that much. And Golden is about her work. So you're not going to have the opportunity to say, oh, but she has said, nah, sure. She's always
But at the end of
in
the
her space.
day-
They're going to have the doubt
Yeah.
to
But
believe
at the
that
end of
story.
the day, if that person been there longer than you, protect yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Consult with the lawyer for sure.
Talk to a lawyer. If you didn't do anything wrong, Almighty Power is gonna help you.
And going forward, always keep track or notes of how things are going, just so you could recall. So, for example, we had this meeting and right after the meeting, I had went to the bathroom and Jessica had went to lunch, so they could see that you remember exactly how the day had went. That way, they're more probable to believe you. But if you just say, "Oh, after the meeting, I don't remember what we did." Well, okay, what you mean you don't remember? She remembers everything. She told me ta 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 ta. Versus if you say, "Oh no, yeah, after the meeting, I went there, and then the other girl went to lunch, and then this had happened." Now it's going to be more probable for them to believe what you're saying.
And
So just keep certain notes or tracks of how those days went when you're interacting with that person that accused you.
Amen. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Nobody at work is your friend.
Correct.
You think somebody is your friend, they're not your friend unless you really have a solid bond with them and y'all talk amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And even then, you should still have your guard up,
Oh, trust me.
just at least a little bit.
I didn't went to 5 jobs since I've been down here, and mofos was riding for me, and they was on it. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if they not solid like that, don't do it. If you ain't
right.
hang out with them, don't tell them no information.
That's right.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. I agree. All right. The next one is my husband hates my best friend.
Why? Is he doing her?
What you mean
Is he
doing
giving
that?
her the hoochie coochie?
All right. My husband and best friend can't stand each other. He says she loud, messy, and disrespectful. She says he's controlling and boring. I've tried to keep them separate, but it's exhausting. Now he wants her banned from the house. She says if I allow that, I'm the problem. Do I choose peace at home or loyalty to my day one?
Okay.
You go
I'm going to
first?
tell you, I'm a man, and I'm going to keep it gangster with you. If your friend is real messy, I don't want you around. If your friend is real messy, I don't want you around. She might be a bad habit. She might be labeled as a O. But at the end of the day, you got to ask your husband. That is your best friend, correct? Mm-hmm. Baby, what is the issue? 9 times out of 10, on who they fucking.
Okay, so that's Rated R's perspective.
No, that's always going to be my perspective. But
I think
again,
that it's a difficult situation to be in because it's not like this is your boyfriend, somebody you just met. This is your husband, somebody that you took vows to, somebody that you are with in the hopes for forever. So you have to definitely sit down and have some understanding. And also that friend, like you said, is your day one. So there has to be mutual respect between the two. They have to also respect each other because of you. You're not gonna lose your friend because you have a husband, and you shouldn't lose your husband because you have your best friend and want to be loyal to them. So they either need to find common ground. If it's not coming over the house no more, okay, but I'm gonna go sleep maybe once a month. I don't know, to my best friend's house. Like it gotta have a common
make
ground.
it make sense. Sleep once a month to my best friend's house. This is best friend. Y'all go out,
Right.
The husband is always
I'm just
happy that y'all go out.
I'm giving an idea of how they could make it work.
I get it.
So just find maybe a common ground on how to make this work, how to make it acceptable for each party, because we don't want now favoritism. Oh, you see, he's not even good for you. He did this to you. We don't want that type of animosity.
The best friend is always going to be like that, no matter what the circumstance is.
No, I disagree. And
if the best friend really, look, if the best friend really been there from, I say, from the time of hurt to the time now, the best friend is always going to have the answers because they know you.
Right, but it's not a reason for it to be separated. We need to find a common
It has
ground.
It has to be separated because, again, I'm coming from a man point of view, and I'm not trying to be macho man Randy Savage. I'm just trying to tell y'all, like, listen, best friend relationships, if it's genuine, it's always gonna last, whether your significant other don't like it or not. Because, again, people have expectations, but then y'all forget about the socialization. Mm-hmm. So when you forget about the socialization, you be like, all right, cool, you probably talking to her freaky, but the socialization with them is probably regular. the expectation of the partner, they like, oh, I don't want you around that woman, nah. Not knowing this calm as a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, again, we get it. A lot of people in this world done did hanky-panky with their best friend or whatever the case may be. But your best friend really respects your relationship. If she can't respect your relationship or he can't respect your relationship, it needs to be a cutoff.
I disagree with the cutoff, but we definitely need to respect each other's boundaries in relationship and friendship. Definitely. But I don't think we're
has to happen
anything.
if you can't respect it.
If you can't respect
that was my whole saying just now.
But I don't like that we're even giving her the advice to cut off anything. We should
try
to fix it.
Oh, okay, try to fix it. But I'm not saying as the bride should just cut it off. Mm-hmm. I'm saying this is like, yo, his best friend should respect his relationship overall.
Yes, definitely. And they all have opinions of each other. Yeah, so something must have happened in between the two. Or best friend must know something that the husband did to the wife. And now they
we don't
like
have
each
the
other.
backstory. We just getting what they just put out there.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, the next one is the daycare lie. My mom used to drop me off at daycare, but never actually paid. So when I'd get kicked out midday, she'd say I misbehave or tell me I embarrassed her. I found out the truth when I was 14. Now, as a mom, I struggle with guilt over how little I felt loved.
I'm sorry. Mama love was Mama
she
love
was
was saving you from what she couldn't pay for, okay?
Right, but why tell me that I embarrassed you or I misbehaved when it's you that don't have the money? Just say, oh, I'm taking you out today.
We can't go ahead and tell your son that you can't pay for something.
No, I didn't say don't say you can't pay. Just give it a better excuse. Oh, no, I'm taking you out today.
That's none of the children's business. I'm sorry.
Just say, I'm taking you out today. Today we're leaving early, but you don't have to.
I'm going to keep it all the way tall. That's none of the children's business.
What?
If the mother could get there in time, you don't got to explain nothing, mama love.
But she couldn't get there because she was getting kicked out midday.
Okay, midday. Mm-hmm. All right, baby. Oh, they thought you was sick. Use that excuse.
That's what I'm saying. Find a better excuse.
Yeah, but...
All right, so the next one that we have is my husband hates my best friend. We had that one already, right?
I believe so.
We did the best friend part. Maybe yes, we did the best friend already. We did the daycare. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I went to the incorrect one. So the next one is secret child at the funeral. At my grandfather's funeral, a woman showed up with a 12-year-old boy. She claimed he was my grandpa's son. My grandma fainted. My uncle cussed her out. DNA confirmed it was his child. Now our entire family is split. Some accept him, some don't. I'm just stunned.
Papa was a rolling stone.
Wildin'.
Where he lay his hat was his home.
Grandpa was wild.
Grandpa was wild.
And her question is, how do I handle sudden family additions this late in life? I mean, in my opinion, it's a 12-year-old. The child has nothing to do with it. He don't even know nothing. For him, it's like, yay, I got aunties and uncles.
Teach him the way.
So you should always accept the child. Now the mom is something different. The mom of that child something different. Plus it was grandpa that did it, and y'all just lost grandpa, so y'all should be happy to still have a new piece of
grandpa. Grandpa wasn't no dummy. He left a piece of him.
So I think it's a good thing. Now how she brought it up, I don't know because you didn't give me super details. But at the funeral, I don't think that was appropriate. We could have waited a few days. I don't know, but I think maybe that was mishandled. But the child should never feel not accepted, not loved. They didn't even ask to be in this situation. They're probably confused themselves. And then I'm going to the funeral. My dad died. Like it's a lot for him too. So I think that we need to take that into consideration. But overall, even if it's late in life, your sister could have a baby. You could have a baby now. So it's still late in life for everyone. You just have to accept it.
And then y'all want
And
that
that's it.
y'all want y'all folks to accept them, and you having babies in your 50s.
Correct. So
Accept this baby. This baby's gonna be a genius. Okay, not to use him, but accept him and show him the ropes. Teach him the right or wrong.
right. I think that we should just accept them. They didn't ask
Because
to be
if
in this
you look at
situation.
it, it's several generations in this.
Oh yeah, they're the latest now, the
Yeah.
newest generation.
So he's the latest, but teach him how to grow.
They probably was mad that they gotta split the inheritance in extra head
But not
now.
knowing the baby might get everything.
Right,
Because they
exactly.
always being raggedy.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I think you should definitely just accept them. That's nothing. It's just a kid.
I believe accept it.
Yeah.
If y'all out there and not believing that, pack it up.
Because
for
children
real.
are innocent. They didn't.
Yeah, that's that. I ain't going front. I'm
The,
getting a little
the
worked up.
mom is not innocent because she knew that grandpa was married and had a wife and had a bunch of children. She's not an innocent lady. But the kid don't know nothing.
And that's why I'm getting like a little worked up. These innocent children don't know what's going on, but accept them, embrace them. Yes, y'all
show
might
them love.
y'all might be in your 40s, to be honest with you. I'm gonna give y'all that. I ain't gonna say y'all old and crusty, cause your papa could have been 80.
Right.
So that's how I'm looking at it. Embrace him, teach him the ropes, please.
That's right. And y'all have experience. Y'all already adults, so y'all definitely be good support system for him or whatever they need. So I think you should definitely accept them and just make some time whenever you can. If you have kids or if there's other kids, make them all hang out, do family little events, invite them to cookouts, invite them to birthdays. That's how I think you should handle.
But just introduce him as your cousin. Don't
Not as my little brother.
Yeah, not as your little brother, because your kid's already in the battlefield, and they're gonna be like, huh?
Right. But
So,
yeah,
yeah.
just be kind. That's all. We're already in a crazy world right now, so we have to understand that we have to be as best or as good as we can be. So that kid literally has no say in this situation. They were just brought into the situation. I'm brought into the situation the day that at the funeral of my dad. That's already
Amen.
awkward. That's already hurtful. That's already stressful in itself. And now nobody likes me and it's not even my fault. I didn't do anything. We have to think about that. We have to think about how that kid feels. And we don't even know now their new situation since grandpa is no longer there. So you have to think about a lot of things.
I'm sorry to jump into this the way I'm about to jump into this. What race is this?
The people's race? Oh, I don't ask those type of questions.
No, I'm not asking you to ask that type of question, because it's, again, you got to remember, if it's a certain race, they accept. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, it shouldn't matter the race. You should just accept a child is a child. A child is innocent.
Yes, a child is a child.
I understand what you mean. Different cultures would accept
different
and don't
cultures
accept,
will
but
accept. And I'm not trying to make it really a race. I meant to say culture. And I'm glad my partner backed me up today.
But for sure, it doesn't matter what race or what culture you are. You should just accept the kid is still innocent, regardless if they're white, yellow, purple, gray, blue. It's still a little innocent kid that is going through the loss of his own dad. And now on top of that, some people like me and I don't even know them. It's my first time seeing him. That sucks.
Yeah, that's super.
And he could be a super cool kid that's super smart, that does sports, that, you know. And now wait until that kid now becomes a Jason Tatum, a LeBron James, and now all the people that didn't like him want to like him.
Be
So no, that's not nice. Already be liking them, support him, do what you can.
But another thing, right? Why do people wait until these kids become celebrities to be in their life? You should have been there since day one, dummy.
They see their
ain't
benefit,
no dollars
their
for you.
need. They
You
see what they can benefit.
You're still gonna be
off
on
of the
Section
child
8.
from.
You ain't getting no money.
That's how they do it though. It's I could benefit from you now. Oh, all right, I like you. I need you.
That was only a joke. I'm sorry.
Section
8 was a joke.
Ain't that a little bit part of don't quote me, I'm not sure, but ain't that a little bit part of Kobe's stories? It wasn't too good with his parents, but now he made it and they want his stuff, selling his stuff, but they don't really care.
Nah, that goes for a lot of NBA players, NFL players.
That's what I'm just thinking
No,
of
I'm
Kobe
gonna break it down. There's a lot of NBA players, NFL players. But at the end of the day, people have to understand, right? stop looking for a come up and be genuine to that person.
Correct. You have to
And
be
that
genuine.
person gonna take care of you regardless.
Regardless.
Just don't abuse it.
That's a fact. All right, our last one for tonight. This
Okay.
one is the therapist told my business.
My what?
The therapist.
Oh, that's a lawsuit right there. Lawsuit.
I started seeing a new therapist who also happens to be friends with my coworker. That already is bad. Like, come on, ding, ding, ding. I thought it was confidential, but a week later, my coworker asked, "So you really went through it all that growing up?" My stomach dropped. I haven't
BTA. That's all I had. BTA.
What is that?
Belt to ass.
I haven't confronted either of them yet. Do I report the therapist or confront my coworker first?
Report the therapist. I want him to lose his
Yeah,
license.
correct.
I want him to lose his license
Because
and his
they
belt
have
to ass.
similar to like police and lawyers and stuff. They have an oath that they've taken that it is confidential and they shouldn't say anything unless you are threatening your life and threatening to kill people or something like
You
that.
can't compare them to police officers.
No, I'm saying.
No.
those
I'm
are
gonna
people
break
that
it down.
Have taken an oath.
Police-
A doctor takes an oath. A nurse
Yeah.
takes an oath.
That's
the
under HIPAA laws.
Firemen, people.
But
take
again,
oaths.
you can't
A
compare
therapist
that.
takes an oath. Too.
No, listen to me. You can't compare that to police officers. You can't play that to EMS or fire because they take a separate oath from these people that are therapists.
I wasn't comparing it. I was saying that
No,
all of
no,
these
no,
type
I'm-
of people take an oath, and the oath needs to be
No,
respected.
I love what you said, but I want the audience to understand that police take an oath, therapists take an oath. They're on two separate sides.
Still,
Even though the law,
it's still to protect you, and it's still to
yeah,
protect
it's
your
still to
information.
protect you, but that law, he could get fired off the rip. Say the
and lose license and can never work
police,
any again.
they're gonna find some way if he's a good officer and he really didn't do no things.
And that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say to you. I'm not trying to be like a bully today.
No,
on the show.
but I understand what you're saying, but it has nothing to do with me comparing that everybody takes an oath.
Oh yeah, everybody.
However, how the oath is upheld, how they respect the law, how to apply it, completely different.
I respect you 100%, but I had to make it clear because you was looking at one way.
No, I'm looking at the fact that
Yeah,
everybody takes
there
an
you go.
oath.
That's why I had to
A
help
nurse
you
take
out.
it, a doctor
Throw
take
you
it,
the
police
alley-oop.
officer take it, a firefighter take it. I know a lot of people take a certain oath, and you have to respect that.
Therapist.
And the therapist definitely has
He
a
needs to be
confidential
reported.
thing. So definitely report it. Because imagine how many chatty patty he's been doing with other people.
There you
Imagine
go. And
how
it's
many-
not even your close friend or your coworker. It could be somebody in his neighborhood.
Right.
And say, "Oh, I interviewed this client."
I know this. Yes, that's no
No.
good. No good. No good. No good.
But then, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not even trying to be funny, didn't Olivia Benson have a case like that, and it turned into great?
SVU. Oh yeah, I think so.
I believe I sent you that episode.
Yes. I do think so.
Okay.
I think it's an old episode, not in the recent
Yeah,
seasons, but
'cause
yes, definitely.
I know I'm not bugging.
And then I think a child maybe was involved. I would have to look back at what you had sent, but yes, definitely.
Yeah,
We love SVU around here, by the way.
I super love SVU.
We love SVU. We watch that all the time. But definitely report the therapist, and find another therapist as well. Don't let that derail you from continuing to seek therapy. Just find a better one and somebody that believes in the confidentiality clause and respects that as well.
Amen.
But your coworker, I mean, you should definitely have a conversation with them to let them know that this was something that was private and you don't want to discuss that with them, and you would like to just set that boundary. But they probably did it unintentionally. They just heard something about you and wanted to come discuss it with you, see if you're okay and understand you better. So don't necessarily fault them. It's really the therapist that's at fault in this situation. Because if I hear bad news about somebody too, my first instinct is to, hey, are you good? Are you okay? So that's how I view it.
HIPAA law, or if that pertains to the counseling, because I really don't know about much.
Yeah, but now we're talking about the coworker.
All right, the coworker should have never said nothing the therapist should have never said nothing.
Correct. The coworker, what I'm saying is the coworker should not have said anything, but it's in human nature to, if you hear something about somebody that you want to go and speak to them about it or help them with the situation, that's when you're a good humans, not those jackasses.
What if they're a goblin and they wanted to
I said
head bad?
good people. It's in
No.
your human nature. If I hear that your mother passed away, it's normal for me to say, "Oh, my condolences. Are you okay? If you need some," that's normal. Although I should not have heard it because somebody should not have told me.
Normal, love.
It is human nature. So that's why I said, do not fault the coworker. You could set the boundary. Hey, we're not talking about this. You heard something about me, but that should have stayed where it
was. But the therapist should have never said nothing. So
that's
in order for the coworker to get the information, the therapist had to say something.
Correct. We agree with we're not disagreeing with that.
So,
what I'm saying, I'm referring to the coworker. The therapist already said you are getting a complaint against you. We're going to get you removed from. That's fine. But I'm saying don't go and blame the coworker.
There's
you just
no
set the
complaint to get
boundary
him
with the coworker.
I'm sorry.
But you're not faulting them for that because they probably unintentionally went and spoke about it. And they probably wanted to just care for you at that time.
Again,
because she said, did you go through is it true that you went through all of that growing up? So they're probably hurt or want to help from what they've heard about you, is what I'm saying.
Again, why does the coworker know my information if we go to the same therapist?
Exactly.
You're missing my point, fired.
You're missing my point, Rated.
No, I'm not missing the point. Again, what I'm looking at right now, to be honest with you, right? HIPAA law, when you go to the
You're
doctor,
talking about
right?
HIPAA law.
No, listen.
That is related to the therapist. We're talking about the coworker.
Can you
so
listen to me real quick? HIPAA law, nobody can know your information, not even your wife, right?
Okay.
When you go to a therapist, it's not HIPAA law. It's another law in there that they not supposed to know anything that's in your therapy session.
I know that.
Okay, so obviously, right? The coworker
what?
Why does the coworker know my business when I'm coming to you as my therapist?
That's what we agree with all of that, but you're missing my point of what I was making. I said that the therapist is wrong. The therapist should have never been a chatty patty. I said, do not go and fault the coworker. So don't go be angry with your coworker for them being concerned about you. You set a boundary with the coworker. I do not want to discuss this with you. This is not something that you should have been made aware of. And that's it and that's all. But I'm not going to go be angry with somebody that was trying to care for me for something they should not have known.
The coworker should not know anything that I speak in confidential with the fucking therapist.
Okay.
We're going to keep it like that. What you're saying, I get it. But again, if the legal law, you should not be doing anything.
I understand that.
No, there's no debate on this. I'm sorry.
Right. I think you're misunderstanding
I'm not
what I'm trying to say.
Nobody should know nothing about nobody.
Yeah, and we agree to that. We don't disagree.
I don't give a
I'm
fuck if
to
it's
the
the Pope or the President. No.
I'm referring to the coworker. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
Again, your therapist should not be talking to your coworker about what you came in here and talked about.
And I agree with you on that. I'm talking about the person.
Yeah, the
going
person
get
should
mad at my coworker. Why am I gonna go get mad at the coworker?
What are you mad at me for if you talking shit to the therapist? Again,
the therapist
nobody should know
talk shit to me.
Nobody should know nothing on both sides. That's my argument. For real. But I guess you misunderstanding that. But that's my whole argument of nobody should know nothing about nobody.
And I agree to that. That's not what I'm talking about.
So what are you talking about? Because you just said in your own words.
I said that my business was told to the therapist, right? And the therapist went and said it to my coworker. Now I should be mad at the therapist, not mad at my coworker just because my coworker said, "Are you okay?" I should just tell my coworker, "Hey, I know that you've heard the information, but I don't want to discuss this with you. This should have stayed private." And that's it. And that's I'm not going to get mad at you. Start, "Well, how you know my business? Why am I doing all of that?"
Okay.
It's not your fault that you got the information. It's because you have a chatty patty friend.
Why the coworker coming to talk to me? shouldn't know about nothing.
And that's why I said that sometimes it's just human nature to want to go and help.
No. Human nature, my ass.
All
That's
right.
what I'm trying to say to you.
So
I'm
I
not
guess
trying
we
to sound
disagree.
like a fucking.
We agree
a
to
nigga.
disagree.
There you go.
We agree
But
to
again,
disagree.
it's like, damn, I can't trust this man. I'm paying money, but that's besides the point. Motherfuckers in your circle tell regardless.
That's thanks. All right, guys. That's it for today's Juicy Friday. But the conversation doesn't stop here.
It's your boy Rated R.
And I'm Golden. Don't forget to follow, comment, and share your thoughts. Who knows? Your story might be on the next episode. We really appreciate everyone, and you guys have a good rest of your week.
Amen.